If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Thanks. So I gotta admit, I'm getting pretty sick of the blood aqueducts. I've been farming here for probably like 3 days now, and of course I've been doing other stuff like optimizing my gear and whatnot, but the majority of the time that I've spent actually playing the game has been in this zone. So yeah, I'm sick of it. So a guide I found online said, go do some low tier maps, go do something that you can clear quickly. You know, what could go wrong with that? Turns out it's not the clearing part of the map that I have the problem with, it's the boss part of the map. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? It really wasn't all bad though. I got a whole bunch of different drops in the process leading up to dying over and over and over again. But I wasn't really accomplishing what I set out to do. I started doing low tier maps because I figured that I'd be able to level up faster doing these maps than running blood aqueducts, being that I was level 73 at the time. So the problem with this is, sure, you can go and clear fast, but then when you get to the boss and you die 5 times, not actually gaining any experience. I was getting something around like a quarter to a third of a level out of each map in the trash mobs and the mobs leading up to things. But then if I die 5 times, all of that experience is gone anyways, and I'm right back to 0. So now, on the positive side of things, at least I wasn't failing every single map without like completing the bosses. So I was getting a few unique drops here and there, and I was picking up a chaos or 2 per map. And then I was usually recouping the upgrades that I was putting into the maps at the time. But ultimately, the end goal was to be leveling, and I wasn't accomplishing that. So there was really no point to what I was doing. I had 30 to 35 chaos left over from the 40 some odd that I had previously after I bought some gear. So I started looking around for a couple other ways to go and level faster, and one of the ways was delving. I went and looked at a few guides online, and I didn't really understand what I was doing at first, but after watching a couple of videos it made a lot more sense. I got into it, started picking my paths. I noticed, I had tried this before, and I noticed that the path was further down the line. So I don't know if the path just auto-completes to the relative like monster level that you're at. It seemed to go about like halfway to the monster level that I was at the time. So I pushed on, and I ended up reaching my relevant level, and I started to get some experience off of it. At that point in time, half my sulfite was gone, and I didn't really know how to collect more of it quickly. I went and got done with this, and I was about 3/4 of the way to the next level. Picked up a bunch of loot, and you know what? I really like delving. The problem is now that's all I want to do. I want to do it 100% of the time for all of my leveling, and that's just not possible. And as I look things up online, there are no really efficient ways to go and farm out the sulfite other than sulfite scarabs, which are just way too expensive for me right now. I'd have to spend everything I have on like one good sulfite scarab, and then finding a map worth using it on. So that was kind of out of the question. I got out of the zone and I went back to the zone before Katava. I don't remember what exactly it's called, but I know that it's the highest level zone in the game, and I carefully farmed that for a little bit, and I finally ended up managing to get my level. After spending all day long on this, I finally managed to get my level. And yeah, then this happened.